Pop Squat, coming at ya. Simon sent in some more music. This is a group, I assume, that I have never heard of. Shabazz Palaces. And the song is called Free Press and Curl. No clue. No clue. So we're going to investigate this together. Very, very cool cover to this album, CD, whatever you want to call it, release. Let's see, produced by Knife Knights. That's a good name. Shabazz Palaces, though. I do not know who this is, who these guys are, it looks like. They are Ishmael Butler. Fantastic name. Formerly of Diggable Planets. Oh, sure, I remember Diggable Planets. And Cherry Wine. And percussionist Tendai Marare? Yeah, I'll say Marare. Maraire. Ishmael provides the group's vision and vocals, while Tendai employs ancient instruments from his homeland Zimbabwe. I'm going to be a big fan of this, because I assume most of the instruments are percussion, and I love percussion instruments. I was a drummer, and I just love percussion. They deliver sincere and radical lyrics that fluctuate between Afrofuturism and surrealism over beats that make use of glitch music, funk, minor key jazz, deep soul, psychedelia, industrial music, ambient music, and Mabira sounds. Don't know what Mabira sounds are. Mabira sounds. Let's see what Google tells us about that. I'll look at that in a minute. They structure their songs to often highly transform the 16-bar chorus repeat form of hip-hop. Transform the 16 bars chorus repeat form of hip-hop. Their music won them the first ever Music Genius Award from The Stranger in 2010. Oh, Stranger is a newspaper here in Seattle. Interestingly, started by some of the same people who were involved in the early days of The Onion, and then went off to Seattle to start their own newspaper, and that's how The Stranger got started, as far as I understand the story. Hello, Sajik. How are you, little kitten? Why are you so sweet? What are you doing? You just want to put your tail in my face because you're a big weirdo? Thank you. Come on. So Mabira music, we have, let's see, Professor brings the music of Zimbabwe to Mizzou. Sounds of traditional African Mabira. So this must be a Mabira? Is a Mabira an instrument? Is that what I am understanding here? What sounds does the Mabira makes? Okay, so yes, the Mabira is a unique. The Mabira's unique tone is described by it as inharmonic, a dissonance that occurs when the motion of one tine creates vibrations on another tine. Okay, this is going to be so cool. I mean, this is just going to be so cool. Let's see what this sounds like. Yes. Please don't talk to us. Oh, interesting.
For me to play
Okay, so I just want to hear the music. Sorry.
is an instrument, the name, where the I've been playing a bit discouraged because Linda is my only student. It's so foreign that it was drawn to the... There's other kinds of are believed to be...
There, just play some more. Please.
And invoke and speak to the spirits. And it's been made in this way for as long as anyone can remember, going back a 1,000 years.
So it's interesting because I would think that, like any musical instrument, you would try to remove that rattling sound that they get from plucking on the keys. But this is interesting because they left it and were like, no, that's one of the things we like about it. It's kind of interesting. So let's check out Shabazz Palaces. I have lyrics for this as well, for Free Press and Curl. It's the first track on the album Black Up. Let's see, came out, I think this said 2011. Yep, 2011. And it is described as rap, West Coast hip-hop, abstract rap, and experimental rap. I will probably be bringing the lyrics over because I don't think this is a video, so let's check this out. Once again, who sent this in? Simon sent this in. Simon, thank you. This is going to be interesting. And like I said, I'm a big percussion music fan, and that kind of counts as percussion. You create the noise by plucking the metal tines, so I guess that would be percussion. I don't know. Let's check it out. Shabazz Palaces, free press and curl, 4 minutes 15 seconds. Let's do it. Is it quiet? It should be okay. Okay, I have to advance just to see if it gets louder. Okay, good. So let's just back up and we'll let this play. Oh yeah.
Dance machine in the rim, juicy lips. Watching glow in the sauce. I cried with Mooch at Poppy's wake. Snuck an extra slice of cake. When the pigs came round to make their case, I looked them dead up in their face. I never heard of none of that. Soon as I win, let's run it back. I run on feelings, fuck your facts. Deception is the truest act. With poise, I twirl the bluest lack. Dougie hold the ooh sax. I danced and moved to play the back. I dipped, she asked him, who was that?
I ain't show up, I just showed up. Greet my peoples, fill they cup. Transmit heat on pillows, plush.
I mean it though, I lean and flow, I gleam and glow, I'm clean and oh, you betcha that I get it, bro. Inside the glow, just not for show. 3 beans, purples, indigo. Catchy, yes, but trendy, no. Never fiend or scheming, no. That's beneath Barbara Jean on spring with Poe. I never seem to know.
Gumbins, comprise arsenal.
Up or don't toss it at all.
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 Yeah, up or don't toss it at all. Philosophy is coochie and both musically and bitch-wise too. I lost the best beat that I had. Now my heart just smash and dash. Warm inside, I catch a cabbage. Barring out, I'm to the lab. These robots grant us internets. Program racist sequences. Don't compare my beat with his. He ain't up off these streets, we slick.
So cool. I'm absolutely loving the music. Like, I can't even describe it actually. It's so interesting to see like this sound come in from totally out of left field. Like, this doesn't have any of the normal stuff that you expect to hear in a hip-hop rap track. I mean, obviously it has him rapping and performing the vocals over the top of it, but the music itself is, you know, like, it doesn't sound like there's not a lot going on there, but there's plenty to keep this song moving forward. I would love to hear some of this stuff get picked up by other artists and used in different ways. It's just very cool. I would love to see if this influences some other people, and I guess it's already a dozen years old, so maybe it has, but I really like this. I think it sounds great.
I'm free, shit, you know I'm free. Nigga, I'm free, yeah, you know I'm free. Shit, I'm free to be a slave to all these things I can't escape. Trapped inside imaginations tickling at my face. You know I'm free, bitch, you know I'm free. Baby girl, I'm free, yeah, you know I'm free. Look here, I'm free, yeah. Free to chain my will onto the wings of my instinct and wander around this box. I'm inextricably linked, you know I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Shit, you know I'm free. That's right, I'm free to make pursuit, to catch some stuff that holds me down, to capture my desires, fashion out of this a crown. You know I'm free. Shit, you know I'm free. Pig, you know I'm free. Montana niggas, I'm free. I never leave. I'm super free to fill my smiles up with the tears that I forgot and haunt myself beside these pretty ghosts that float my heart. You know I'm free.
Nice beat. Oh, so cool.
flow. Thumbs realize everyone I know. Freedom's code, new interpret, so yeah, one more smile in the undertow. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh. Oh, and a whole song like this too.
Put minds in for a fresher world. Old school hood nigga press and crust. I like moons when I kiss my girl. Give up that wish I was in Africa. Conjo, 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 conjo. Ah, shit.
Yeah, super cool experimental stuff. Love it. Absolutely think it's amazing. There's tons of annotations in here, and I actually really want to go through and read all of them because I want to see what the hell they're talking about. I run on feelings, fuck your facts. Deception is the truest act. That is great. Since facts are debatable and reality isn't clear, deception becomes the norm. The truth of existence becomes deception, and deception becomes truth. The act of deceiving someone has real intentions behind it. These intentions are true and clear. Your honest lies can be revealing truths about yourselves. Yeah, I mean, and actually, in a lot of ways, that's very, very true. Deception is the truest act because you know what you are trying to do. You know how you are trying to mislead someone, how you are trying to pervert their reality into something that is not true, but then that becomes true. I mean, I've talked about that here on the channel quite a bit. How information is reality, and you can alter to someone's reality by lying to them. And that's very cool. With poise, I twirled the bluest lac. Bluest lac is referring to his shortcomings that make him sad. Oh, so he's carrying it. Oh, okay, interesting. Dougie hold the ooest sax. Dougie has the best weed. Dougie's, aka Silk, was an early Shabazz collaborator with features. Okay, that's interesting. I ain't showed off, I just showed up. Butler has so much swag that he buys drinks for everyone. Okay. Inside the Glow. There's way too much in here. I'm not going to read through everything on screen, but I was curious about... So this is where Press and Curl comes in. Despite his successes, he remains a hood cat to the core. He might even get his hair pressed and... Oh, pressed and curled like a pimp. Got it. Huh. Relates to the title of the song, Free Press and Curl, because even though Lazaro says he is free throughout the song, people will still see him only as a pimp or a N due to his press and curl hairstyle. Interesting. Conjo. What is Conjo? Is an Ethiopian language word. Is an Ethiopian language word for beautiful. Interesting. I really like this. This actually might go on my favorites too because I like the experimental nature of it. I wish I had the words to describe what the sounds are like in this and what it's doing, but I don't have the words, so I can't talk about it intelligently. It just sounds very, very cool to me, and I really think it's fantastic. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. It's great. This is a very cool song. I would love to check out this whole album. I think it would be fantastic. And honestly, it's funny because it makes me think of... You can go away if you don't want to hear me talk about this stuff. What it makes me think of is like and again, you'll probably laugh at this. The first time I heard like Paul Simon's Rhythm of the Saints and Graceland, where he pulled in people from, in reverse order, South Africa with Ladysmith Black Mambazo and the drummers and all the instruments that he used in Rhythm of the Saints on that album from South America. Oh my god. Like, just to use all that stuff to influence his music, his style of music, and what it became. And I thought those albums were both fantastic, but I also had not ever been exposed to those types of music before, so this does the same sort of thing for me. And I know Paul Simon has gotten kind of a lot of crap about like using these people from other parts of the world to steal their music, right? But that's not really what he was doing. He was just basically educating himself and everybody else on this music that exists out there in the world and exposing a ton more people to it. I'm sure those albums are a big part of the reason why I really enjoy music from people that I am not familiar from peoples that I am not familiar with, because they always have something cool to teach you. And this is another great example of it. This is very, very cool. And I can't wait to check out more. I don't know if I'll ever get any more recommendations to listen to Shabazz Palaces, but I'm probably going to go download this album and listen to it because it just sounds like it would be awesome. Thank you once again, Simon. Yeah, Simon, thank you. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.